Hello, and welcome to our lesson on developing the schedule. Part 1. In this segment, we will continue discussing defining activities. A work breakdown structure, WBS dictionary, is a companion document to the WBS that provides detailed information about each element or component in the WBS. It serves as a reference guide and offers additional details beyond what is included in the graphical representation of the WBS. The WBS dictionary is a valuable tool for project management and facilitates a better understanding of the project's scope and work breakdown. Key components of a WBS dictionary typically include 1. WBS element. Identifier. A unique code or identifier assigned to each element in the WBS. This code helps in referencing and organizing the WBS dictionary as it is usually done by level. 2. WBS element. Name. The name or description of each element in the WBS. It provides a clear and concise label for the associated work package or deliverable. 3. Description. A detailed explanation or description of the work to be performed or the deliverable to be produced. This section provides additional context and clarity. 4. Responsible. The organization, department, individual, or role responsible for executing and completing the work associated with the WBS element. This designation aids in clarifying roles and responsibilities. 5. Start and end dates. The planned start and end dates for the work package or activity. This information contributes to the project schedule and timeline. 6. Duration. The estimated or planned duration required to complete the work associated with the WBS element. This supports time management and scheduling efforts. 7. Resources required. Details about the resources, such as personnel, equipment, or materials, needed to accomplish the work. It assists in resource planning and allocation. 8. Cost estimates. Estimated costs associated with the WBS element. This may include labor costs, material costs, and any other relevant expenses. 9. Dependencies. Identification of any dependencies or relationships between the WBS element and other elements in the project. Understanding dependencies is crucial for sequencing and scheduling activities. 10. Quality criteria. Criteria or standards that must be met for the work package or deliverable to be considered complete and satisfactory. This helps in maintaining quality standards. Defining activities is a crucial step in project management, as it involves breaking down the overall project scope into detailed and manageable components. This process typically starts with the Work Breakdown Structure, WBS, which provides a hierarchical representation of the project's scope and deliverables. Decomposing is the key technique used in defining activities. It is a process of breaking down complex tasks or deliverables, often referred to as work packages, into smaller, more manageable components. This results in a structured and organized representation of the project's detailed activities. The decomposition process creates a hierarchy that allows for a clear understanding of how each element contributes to the overall project objectives. Here are some practical guidelines that project managers should consider when defining activities through decomposition. 1. Decomposition scale. The project manager is advised to decompose each work package into a suitable number of activities. The guideline recommends breaking down the work into 5, 10 activities. This scale ensures a balance between granularity and manageability. Too few activities might lack the necessary detail, while too many could lead to unnecessary complexity. 2. Activity duration. Each defined activity should have a specified duration, and the guideline suggests that this duration should not exceed 5 days. This time constraint provides a practical framework for task completion and facilitates more accurate scheduling and resource allocation. In addition to these guidelines, the project manager and the project team can seek valuable input from various sources to ensure a comprehensive definition of activities. This includes subject matter experts, SMEs. Experts in specific domains can provide insights into the intricacies of the tasks involved. Their expertise contributes to a more accurate and informed breakdown of activities. Stakeholder meetings. Interacting with relevant stakeholders is essential for understanding their perspectives and expectations. Stakeholders can offer valuable input on the activities needed to achieve specific work packages, aligning the project with broader organizational goals. Review of past projects. Examining documentation from past projects with similar objectives or components can provide valuable lessons learned. Insights from historical data help in avoiding pitfalls and incorporating successful strategies into the current project's activity definition. By following these practical guidelines and incorporating input from subject matter experts and stakeholders, the project manager ensures that the defined activities align with the project's objectives and contribute to successful project outcomes. This collaborative and informed approach to defining activities enhances the overall project planning and execution processes. The defined activities are consolidated into a list called Activity List that includes all activities for all work packages. The activity list includes all attributes or information needed to maintain for the activity. Some of these attributes will be determined and completed as we progress in developing the schedule. These attributes may include Activity, ID, a unique identifier for the activity, WBS ID, ID of the work to which this activity belongs to, name or description of the activity, noting that it should start with action verb as do, send, develop, review, approve, dependency, ID, or names of activities that this activity depends on, resource requirements, estimated or available number and type of resources to perform the activity, estimated duration for the activity to complete, start date of the activity, end date of the activity, responsible person for the activity. Any additional notes? Additional attributes can be added to this list depending on the needs of the project as activity cost, basis of duration and cost estimates for the activity, assumptions made within the activity, imposed constraints on the activity, control thresholds or variance allowed for the activity in terms of time or percentage, contingency buffers to be included on the activity level. This is the end of this segment of our lesson. In the next segment, we will discuss sequencing activities. This course is presented to you by South Europe College. Thank you for listening and see you on our next segment.